So, good evening, Professor and my dear classmates. My name is Cao Li, and today my topic is about how to promote the mental health of primary school students. So next part is about those factors influencing the mental health. And here we can see as for those academic pressures or peer pressures are all very important for the mental health of our students. And also those economic and social pressures like the parents' unemployment or family breakdown can also expose our children to those stress and hardships. And why is it so important to address the problem of mental health? So here we can see, along with those internal and external factors, those can also affect our children's development, like whether they can become well adjusted or resilient when they grow up. And also, those mental disorders in the early childhood can also affect the development of our children if they are left unrecognized, so they can add to those difficulties and experienced by our adolescents and adults. So why the school is so important in the process of solving this problem? Because we can see for those teachers or educators, they are quite easy to have the contact with our children because in the school and those children are at their age when their social, emotional, physical, and mental development is quite vulnerable and changeable. So next part is about those strategies for improving the mental health of our children. The first is about creating a positive school community so as to create a welcoming and friendly environment. And here are some actions like the school can set up some handbook or notice board so as to provide the information about school. And they can also organize parent and children activity sessions, for example, the family fun days, etc. And also school can provide the translation service to support families in a different culture. The second strategy is about teaching our children about those personal skills. Like the school can help our children to cultivate the positive attitudes and values and help them to be responsible in decision making and training their skills in social and coping aspect. And the third part is about the parenting support and education so as to promote the parent-teacher relationship. And as for those measures, such as school can organize the parent meeting room or organize the resource center as a space for parents to meet together. And they can also distribute those information sheets covering those topics on children development. And also they can organize the information sessions or workshops on those topics like how to interact with young children in the aspect of bullying, anxiety issues, and cyberspace. So the first part is about the early interventions for students who are experiencing the mental health problems. Like for the school, they can set up the mental health day so as to destigmatize those issues around the mental health. And also they can help those students to be closer to those resources, which means to make those resources more accessible. And also they can develop the school mental health and well-being policy. And also the school can establishing the policies on referrals if the case is too severe. and they can build in the relationship with the local and community agencies that are willing to work with schools to support families. And the last part is about to provide professional development for those staff members because they need to deliver those targeted programs to those students. And in all, we can see the school are quite important in the process of solving the mental health problem. And it's also very necessary to discuss on this topic. And I really hope that the mental health of primary school students can be improved in the future.